Hey, what is going on, Vikings fans? Skol back again with another Minnesota Vikings video. Today's video, we're going to be addressing the offensive line. This is something that, honestly, I'm addressing for the first time, and the Vikings have yet to address in this offseason. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they are going to address it unless they're just waiting for the draft. I'm going to be kind of figuring that out with us today. Anyways, thank you guys so much for the support on the channel recently. Love the support. Leave a like on the video. Comment down below. Kind of want to hear what you guys have to say. I know there's some sleeper free agent name guards that are out there, but really the cream of the crop guards are kind of gone. Anyways, I don't know what the Vikings are going to do. We just lost Riley Reiff to the Bengals. That's a kind of a hit. What is the 5 offensive linemen going to look like next year? Let's talk about it. Let's get into it right now. All right, so the offensive line. I will get on here and I will make the case that this is the third most important position group in football. I would have to rank the quarterback, defensive line, and then the offensive line. Vikings last year, frankly, had one of the worst defensive lines and one of the worst offensive lines in the league. The offensive line is not worst, but it was pretty bad in big moments. And the defensive line we know was actually one of the worst in the league. However, the Vikings have seemed to flip the script on the defensive line. Because they are getting Michael Pierce, Danielle Hunter, got Dalvin Tomlinson, and then you're also getting other guys back, such as like Ifedi, DJ Wonnum, could still draft a guy. Also assuring like the defense with the corner signing and Pat Pete. It just helps the D line overall, and Anthony Barr in the front 7. D-line's going to be fine next year. They're going to be really good against the run with all that weight down there with Dalvin Tomlinson and Michael Pierce. But the Vikings have not addressed the offensive line. And this is something that Vikings fans, we've been asking for the longest time. I think this Vikings team is really good. I think they have a lot of talent, and I think this team is really coming together nicely, and I think this could be a year we go on the run if we make certain moves. But the thing is, we're not going to go anywhere without addressing the offensive line. We could add another all-pro corner to the defense. We can add another first rounder to the D-line. But we won't go anywhere unless we assure up this offensive line, because we're not going to sit through Cousins getting sacked on big third downs over and over again, or when it's a 3rd and 1 and we hand the ball off to one of the best running backs in the league, he gets blown up. The offensive line, to me, I always compare it to the MLB's version of a bullpen. Yes, they may not seem that important during the regular season, and they may not seem like they're making this huge impact, but when it's the postseason, and when you're really dialing into these games and you really dive into what makes a team work and what really makes a team get going and where's like that backbone, it's always the bullpen for baseball, and it's always the offensive line. They always say in the MLB, you will never win a World Series without a good bullpen. And I believe that to be the same with having a good O-line and winning a Super Bowl. Tampa Bay, for example, their O-line balled out in the Super Bowl. And whose O-line didn't? Because they lost both tackles. And they have Patrick Mahomes, and I don't care what you say, Mahomes is night and day a better quarterback right now than Tom Brady. Brady's obviously the GOAT. He does incredible stuff. But Mahomes is running for his life. Brady's be able to sit back in a clean pocket. There's a huge difference. Now the Vikings. Rick Spielman. What are we really doing here? We lose Reiff. We have 3 offensive linemen I feel we have 2 linemen I feel good about going in next year, and those would be our 2 tackles, Ezra Cleveland and Brian O'Neill. I'm assuming they stick Ezra at the left tackle and Brian O'Neill at the right tackle, but even our center Bradbury, I'm not feeling too confident in him either. And it comes down to guard play. It's always what it's been for the Vikes. We got to go get 2 guards, and this draft, guards are here and there. We got to really pick our spots well. Are we going to feel confident rolling out two rookie guards next year? I don't know. Thielen did restructure a contract. I could see them trying to make a move on a free agent guard, but I think definitely we're going to need to address the trenches even just a little more, because I would like them to take this edge in the first round from Miami and Gregory Rousseau. I think he would fit perfect in our system. I think having him and Danielle coming off the edges with Dalvin Tomlinson and Michael Pierce, I think we would have one of the better defensive lines in the league. Plus, it would help. It would help Anthony Barr and Eric Kendricks like night and day. So then if they do that, then you got to start addressing the offensive line at the guard position. You could do that by taking guys who you think could develop or could be impact players right away. But this is a must-win now mode for the Vikings. Next year is not a developing year. Next year is a, hey, we're rebooting, let's go. And they still don't address it. I don't know what they're doing. Listen, maybe they're going to keep Ezra Cleveland at guard, and maybe they're thinking about trading up for the dude from Northwestern, the big tackle they have, who can play, honestly, any position on the offensive line. I would like them to see them just make a move, be aggressive one more time in the trenches. Whether it's go getting another edge for then you can just take a lineman in the first round, or just do something in the trenches. They just need one more move. That's what I think they should do. Make one more impact move, because if you could roll out 4 out of the 5 starters you feel good about, I'll feel good about it. And then you can kind of play around with the other one and make him more of a development pick who can still be a sort of impact guy. Listen, I don't know what the Vikings do with the O-line. I'm not sure if you guys do. They want to win a Super Bowl. It's something that's going to be addressed. Anyways, leave a like on the video, comment down below, subscribe to the YouTube channel for daily Minnesota Vikings takes. Skol Vikes. See you guys next time.